Hi, welcome to another tutorial. This one is about media management, specifically media management with Adobe Premiere. We've logged into our editshare and we've assigned the personal space here to drive Z and the music library to drive Y. Assuming you've already put your media that you've captured, that you've shot, and put that into your editshare, it will be there under a file that you decided to put that in. So when we say personal space here, that's a Z drive, we want to go to our Explorer and look under the Z drive on this PC, and then there's a Z drive, and also you can see the drive with music and sound effects in it. But in the Berge space, we've set up a folder called Media Management, and that's where all of the footage was placed. And I want you to take a look at these folders that I made, and I made them very easily and simply just by right-clicking and going to New, picking Folder, and then giving it a title. So in this project that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to have some After Effects, so I'm going to take my After Effects project and the various files for that and keep them nicely tucked away in this. I'm going to have audio assets, I'm going to have footage, I'm going to have graphics, I'm going to have images, some stills, I'm going to have a logo. I'm going to end with using a final rendered version of this file and put that in a masters folder, but I may have a few. I may have one for Facebook, I may have one for YouTube, Instagram sized one-to-one, various things. I may have one for broadcast. I always want to save one in the very best codec that I can. And so we have a masters plural folder. Project, that is the central brains where your project is going to live in the Premiere program, and a submaster folder. Oftentimes when I'm working on a project, I will create a shot or a transition, and I want to export that out and use that later into the project, so I make a submaster folder and put that. So the idea with this is that all of your assets are going to be copied or and pasted or moved into these folders. And there's a couple of concepts to really get a handle on here. And so let's take a look at our project. It started with Media Management folder, and then I put these assets into it. What I want you to look at now is what we are going to do is move some music into, we've successfully opened up that file. Let's go back to here in the personal space under management, and let's go to audio. And you can see that I have a couple of assets in here right now, but say I want something else. This is the whole way that editshare works so well. I've got my personal drive here, and then on this PC I've also got the music library. And I want to move anything that's going to be part of this project into my folder. So if I want to take and take a sample of some music, and here this WAV file, say that's going to be featured in my project, I'm moving it from the Y drive, which I assigned, into my folder. I can then shut that drive down and my asset is here. Same thing should happen with all of your footage. It should be moved into the Media Management footage folder and the project, as we mentioned. So setting up these subfolders will allow you to then very easily, when it's all underneath one folder, if I have a thumb drive and I bring it in, I can take this entire folder of files and move them and safely back them up and have them off premises. And everything I need for this project is going to be contained in here. I can't stress this enough. For your media management, you really need to adopt this type of file system, or something that you can work with, but something, and there are different feelings about naming files. Some people like to include the date of it in there, but the date is also part of the file. So that is not something that is as essential as giving it a name that you can work with. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please give me an email. Come to my office. These are my office hours. And I'm happy to come down to the Edit Bay and go over things with you. It's really important to us that you get a good handle on media management, because from Premiere to any other program that you use, there is going to be a media management plan that you're going to need to have in order to swim those waters. Thanks again.